Hi, I'm Lisa Poole from the Technology Affinity Group, and I serve as TAG's Executive Director. I'm here to talk about Simplify, which is a joint project between TAG and GuideStar. TAG is a membership organization for people responsible for managing technology and philanthropy, and GuideStar is the leading organization in collecting nonprofit information, facilitating information sharing between nonprofits and grant makers. Today, we're going to talk about what Simplify is and what the GuideStar Exchange is, and I'm going to demonstrate how a nonprofit will use Simplify, first by putting their data in the GuideStar Exchange and then by applying for a grant. Simplify is a new approach to streamlining the grant application process, and it's based on a common database, not a common application, so funders can continue to ask the unique questions they like to ask. The advantages to nonprofits are that it will make it easier for nonprofits to apply for grants, they should make less mistakes, and it will save them time. So let's take a look. I'm going to go over to the GuideStar Exchange first, and I am currently logged into the GuideStar Exchange as a nonprofit, and I'm going to show you my nonprofit report for the Technology Affinity Group. So I'm going to click on Update Nonprofit Report, and then I'm going to click on Claim and Update My Report. And here is my organization, and I'm going to click on that link to look at my nonprofit data. So what a nonprofit will do is they will enter their nonprofit information into the GuideStar Exchange database once. Then when they go to apply for grants at all of the funders participating in Simplify, instead of having to re-enter their information into each grant application, they will enter their employer ID number into the funder's application, and that will then pull the data from the GuideStar Exchange into the funder application. So first I'm going to show you what my information looks like here at GuideStar. I'm going to begin with the basic information on the General tab. And you can see here this contains my organization name and contact information. It also has all sorts of additional information about the organization. The GuideStar Exchange also contains information about the people. So I'm listed as the primary contact, as you can see. And I can add other staff members. As well as board members. And I've added a few board members for demonstration purposes here. The GuideStar Exchange database also contains financial information, so I can upload my organization's audited financial statements. And it has the ability to basically upload any additional documents. So if I click on additional documents here, I have added the IRS 990 for 2012 for the Technology Affinity Group, but I could also upload any other document that I want to be part of my grant information packet. The GuideStar Exchange also contains information about mission and programs and your impact and other detailed information, but I'm not going to go into any more detail. I'm just going to show you this basic information right now. Now I'm going to go over to the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation online grant application. And I'm going to show you how Robert Wood Johnson Foundation has modified their custom grant management software system to incorporate Simplify into their online grant application. This may not be exactly how a particular software vendor may incorporate Simplify into their software, but the basics will be similar, and I think you'll get the idea. So I'm going to click on one of these applications to apply for a grant at Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. And these are the different sections. You can see there's a section for organizational information. I'm going to start there. And first thing I'm going to do is select organization information. I'm going to type in the Technology Affinity Group employer identification number and click on Find. The software is connecting to the GuideStar Exchange database, and as you can see, it just found the Technology Affinity Group organizational information. I'm going to click on Select, and you can see now that the form has been pre-filled for me. So again, it was easier, it took me less time, and I know there aren't any mistakes because I already checked this information when I inputted at GuideStar. I'm going to save this section, and the next thing I'm going to do is pull in the contacts. So again, I'm going to click on Select Contact Information, and the software is going to talk back to the GuideStar Exchange database. It found me as the primary contact and as the leader of the organization. So I'm going to be the primary contact on this grant, so I'm going to click on that button. Now, they ask for a degree, so I have to fill that information in myself. And then the other required field, I've just entered myself as the primary contact. I also need to put in a financial contact. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to click Select Contact Information. And I'm going to, this time, enter Jeff Brandenburg as the financial contact. And I will give Jeff a CPA degree and click on Save Section Finished. So now you can see that I've very quickly completed the information for 2 of the sections in this Robert Wood Johnson Foundation application. And it was quick, it was fast, it was easy, and it saved me a lot of time. So I hope you'll all agree that Simplify is an exciting new project for the sector that will streamline the grant application for both funders and nonprofits.